You think you're ready for another Scream movie? You think Ghostface has nothing left to say? Yeah, that's exactly why Scream 7 is about to hit harder than anyone expects, because this isn't just another sequel. This is the most divisive, controversial, and unstable Scream movie ever made, and the chaos started long before the cameras even rolled. Scream 7 is officially bringing the franchise back to its roots. Not just in tone, but in control. For the first time in decades, the movie is being guided by the original creator, the man who shaped Scream from the very beginning. And that alone already split the fan base. Some people are calling it a return to form. Others say it's a desperate move to save a franchise that's eating itself alive. And then, the drama exploded. A major cast shakeup happened behind the scenes. Fan-favorite characters were suddenly gone. Social media turned into a war zone overnight. Boycott hashtags started trending. Fans accused the studio of silencing voices. Others fired back saying horror should stay out of politics entirely. And Scream 7 became something it's always mocked. A real-life meta-horror story. But here's the thing no one wants to admit. The chaos didn't slow the movie down. It fueled it. Because Scream 7 isn't running from controversy, it's feeding on it. This time, the story isn't just about masked killers and phone calls. It's about legacy, obsession, and what happens when fans think they own a franchise. Let's talk about what we actually know. The movie puts Sidney Prescott back at the center, not as a side character. Not as nostalgia bait as the emotional core of the story, but she's not just fighting Ghostface anymore. She's protecting her family, her past, and the myth that refuses to let her go. Insiders say this version of Sidney is more exhausted, more paranoid, and more dangerous than ever before. She's not running, she's hunting. And then there are the leaks. According to early reports, Scream 7 opens with one of the most brutal intro scenes in the franchise. Not shocking because of gore, but because of who it targets. True crime influencers, horror commentators, people who profit off violence without consequences. Yeah, that's not subtle. Ghostface isn't just killing characters. He's making a statement. Another leak sent fans spiraling. Voices from the past, characters who are long dead, speaking again. Not as cheap jump scares, but as psychological weapons, memories twisted into weapons, trauma used as bait. This isn't Ghostface playing games anymore. This is Ghostface punishing. And that's where fans start getting uncomfortable, because Scream 7 might be asking a question horror fans don't want to answer. At what point does loving a franchise turn into controlling it? At what point does nostalgia become entitlement? And what happens when the monster is no longer just the killer, but the audience watching? Online reactions are already extreme. Some fans are calling this the boldest Scream since the original. Others say it's disrespectful, angry, and intentionally divisive. And honestly, that might be the point, because Scream was never about comfort. It was never about safety. It was about holding up a mirror and daring you to keep watching. Here's the real twist. Scream 7 might not be trying to answer who Ghostface is. It might be asking why Ghostface keeps coming back. And the answer might be uglier than any reveal. Masked. So here's the question no trailer will ask you. If Scream 7 makes you angry, if it makes you uncomfortable, if it makes you feel personally attacked, does that mean it failed? Or does that mean it worked exactly as intended? Drop your take in the comments. Because this time, Ghostface might be listening.